If you could watch only one sport for the rest of your life, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Let's go. Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another Superdraft player prop video. I'm going to give you 4 of my favorite props here in this Boston at Milwaukee game. We got game 3 here. The series is tied up 1-1 going back into Milwaukee. I really like Milwaukee this game. Laid a bet this morning with the first quarter money line. I think it was like minus 115. That's one of my favorite plays today. But we're going to talk some player props here. They got them over at Superdraft. It's a really cool product. I like how clean and easy it is over there. So if you've been following my videos on Prize Picks or anything else, it's very similar. I'm going to do daily videos like I do Prize Picks here for Superdraft. So if you do not have an account, head on over there and use that code ARMY and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And hey, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification when you know I upload these videos, because sometimes the lines do move, so we want to get on them if you are tailing with me. So hey, really like this series. Let's just dive right into it and see what we got on today. Let's go. All right, as you can see, I have the Superdraft desktop version up here. They have a sweet mobile app as well you can download. So it depends on how you want to play. But I'm showing you the desktop version just so I can show you an easier way to play. And like I said, if you do not have a Superdraft account, use that promo code ARMY. I'll put the link in the description below. And not only do you get that free $100 if you deposit up to $100. You also are eligible for a free month of DFSArmy VIP membership, where you get access to our tools and everything. And so I wanted to show you real quick of the Superdraft tool that we have here. We have these built for Prize Picks, Monkey Knife Fight, and basically what it does is we got the Superdraft line down here. It tells you what it is. We also pull in the consensus line, what it is out on the sports books, which is really helpful. And then our projection, and they'll tell you under, over, and give you an edge percentage. So it's a really cool tool that comes with, if you're a new Superdraft member, if you want access to that, you'll get that, Prize Picks, everything that we have over at DFSArmy for free for 1 month. So so if you want to sign up and just get access to that, you'll be eligible for it. We have it for basketball right now for Superdraft, and we're currently building for baseball. Hopefully we'll have that out next week, and we're going to keep adding sports to it because it's a really cool platform to use for player props. I'm glad they added it, and it's something I enjoy. So with that, let's just dive right in these plays real quick and talk about them. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments for me, but everything will be in the description if you have questions about things. But let's just dive right into it. So again, we're going to talk about this first game that we have at Boston, Milwaukee. Like I said, I really like Milwaukee here, especially early on. Now they do get Marcus Smart back on the Boston side. I think will help him out. He was not in game 2. He got beat up bad in game 1. But first play that we're going to go is we're going to go Marcus Smart. Having that game off, I think it really helped his health a little bit. And we're going to go Marcus Smart over 6.5 assists. That first game that he played, he just hit 6 assists. We have the juice on the over here around minus 130. But he was beat up that first game. Only played 33 minutes. Came out of the game, had to go back to the locker room, then came back. I think he's going to be way healthier this game. I think we're going to see 36, 37, 38 minutes out of him. And I think he can get, 10 assists here. So I really like this, this number, even at 6.5 assists, like I said, with the juice on the over, he's hit right around 6 assists almost every game in the playoffs here. And I think we get a little bit more out of him here. And I really like this over 6.5 assists. Milwaukee's ranked 25th in assists allowed. And I just think we're going to see the ball in his hands a ton, which might hurt Jaylen Brown and Tatum's assist a little bit. But we're going to see massive minutes out of him, I believe. So I'll take the over 6.5 assists for Marcus Smart. If you can get the points, rebounds, and assists, I think that line is sitting at 22.5 or 23.5 out there. I love that if you can get that out on the regular books. But here over at Superdraft, we're going to take the over 6.5 assists. The next one we're going to go over to steals. And I'm going to line up here and take Drew Holiday over 1.5 steals. Now, Drew is an elite defender. Even as he gets older, we kind of look what he's done up against Boston all year. He's had over 2 2+ steals every game this year. The line is minus 120 on the juice on the over, and every game he's played, he's had 2 or more steals here in this series. 3 steals on game 1, 2 steals on game 2, and then before that, he had 3, 3, 4, and 3 in the regular season. So he's getting his hands in there. We're going to see 4 minutes out of him. We know that's what he's all about. I think with this massive energy he's going to bring to the table, I think we're going to see a few steals out of him. So I really like this number at 1.5. It's one of my favorite plays on the board here. Probably my number 1 out of all of these. We're going to take Drew Holiday over 1.5 steals. Next one we're going to go is one I mentioned in another video this morning, but I really do like it. We're going to come down here and go Brook Lopez over 5 rebounds. Like I said, Boston's going to be shooting a ton of threes here, which really helps his rebounds, especially if they're off a little bit here. I think the energy is going to be pretty high. Lopez was in foul trouble last game, had 5 fouls, only played 26 minutes. I think we're going to see closer to the 20 to 30 mark. They're going to need his size up against the Time Lord and Al Horford, and hopefully he can stay on the court here. And he's had 10 rebounds and 6 rebounds in this series so far, and I think he's going to continue. He played 1 time against Boston this year as well because he was out for injury for a bunch, but on April 7th, he put up 7 rebounds. So I really love this line at 5 that we can get. Not sure I love it as much at 5.5 if it does move, but being at the line at 5 is one that I do like, and it's one that I do want to hit. So I like the over 5 rebounds for Brook Lopez. And the last one we'll talk about here is one that, I was kind of going back and forth of what I want to take, and we're going to go over to 3-pointers made. And there's certain ways I want to look at this, right? We all know we beat Milwaukee at the 3-point line. That is way too high for me for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown, I don't mind if you want to take a shot at Jaylen Brown at 3-3-pointers made, just because he's going to have to take so many. And he shot the ball really well that first half for last game, game 2. It was, he came out just absolutely on fire. He hit 6 3-pointers, hit 3 in game 1. Even though they struggled. So I don't mind if you want to take a shot at the Jaylen Brown over 3 3-pointers here. The juice is on the over at the 2.5 line. If we get at 2.5, smash that. Minus 148. He's took 9 and 10 3-pointers both those games. So I don't mind if we take that. Hell, we could put it on the board here and just put total of 5 up. But I do like a different one, a little bit better, and that is Grant Williams over 1.5 threes. Now, I know Marcus Smart is coming back, but even in game 1, he played 29 minutes. He's been a pest to Giannis. The defense he's playing for how short he is, he's so stocky. He's just been playing really well. And he does take quite a few 3-pointers when he's out there. In the series, he's took 4 and 9, hitting 2 and 6 of them. So we got the overs on both of those. And the minutes are just there for him right now because they need it against Giannis and how well he's played against defense. I don't know why they would get away from it. I can see them bringing him in for the defense when Horford's off, and just kind of rotating them around as kind of, I won't say one of their bigs, but he's been playing like that against Giannis. So 35 minutes in game 2, and I think we're going to see around 30 minutes out of him, even with Smart back. They need his defense against Giannis. I think Al Horford and him probably do the best against Giannis. So he's hit at least 2 or more 3-pointers in 4 of his last 5 games. And I do like it here. He should stay relatively, he shot 6 for 9, which is crazy, but he shot pretty good, the last, in the series, right? He shot 2 for 4. Then even the last game against Brooklyn, he shot 4 for 6. So, he's kind of emerging, and as long as the minutes are going to stay there, I like him. So if I had to rank these picks real quick for you, I would take Drew Holiday over 1.5 steals. Then I would take Brook Lopez over 5 rebounds. Then I would come down to Grant Williams over 1.5 3-pointers made, then Jaylen Brown over 3 3-pointers made. Then I'll take Marcus Smart over 6.5 assists as the last one, just because I feel like that number's right, but I think he's going to get a bunch of assists here to keep these guys up. So hopefully if Jaylen Brown can make his shots, it'll help Marcus Smart assist. But that's how we're going to rank him here. And again, if you do not have an account over at Superdraft, use that promo code ARMY. It's in the description below, and you will get access also to our Superdraft NBA props tool. And like I said, we are currently building the MLB tool as well. And those lines, as they are built through an API that we have from Superdraft. So as the lines change, so does that tool. And as our projections change, so does that tool. It's all real time, and it's not built and left through the whole day. So it's one of the things I really enjoy that we put together over here at DFS Army. So check it out, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.